down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And some room to run now. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Mean Joe Green gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Joe Montana on second down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Cordero Patterson, 39 yards. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Niners 7, Vikings nothing. Robbie Gould to get
after the touchdown. It's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And here comes Diggs. And he returns this to the 22.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start first and 10. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
Play action, now it's Tua.
The 27-yard line.
And his throw is going to be incomplete. Pretty solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman, able to get a hand in.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. And the Niners get there and bring him down. The Notre Dame great Bryant Young in for the sack that time.
7 yards.
Off the play action, Tagovailoa. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on a final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
7, Vikings nothing.
first and 10 for Montana and company. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Chase Young. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That one good for 26 and a first down. Shotgun. Here's Montana. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's brought down after a very nice game. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle taking it in. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And here comes Diggs. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but...
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off near the 26. And he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. So his struggles just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled. Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
For San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. The Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott picks it. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49ers. extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
And this one through the uprights and good.
Makes the score Niners 28, Vikings nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And here comes Diggs. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
On second down, Williams. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the gun, it's Tua, eluding the pressure right. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Tua going to throw. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Ronnie Lott, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And he will take it on out to the 20-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll...
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick.
So the first thing that crossed my mind is, why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
At the Niners' 12-yard line.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Now Tua. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Reggie Wayne in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, you're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
On second down, Montana. Montana, never a great runner of the football, but he's got a first down there.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of it, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. And I saw that lane start to develop. Boom, he took advantage of it. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Niners 35, Vikings 6.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And here comes Diggs. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Their own 18-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up.
And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 32.
Have some of this. Have some of this.
Into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And it's up and good.
Makes the score Niners 42, Vikings 6. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes Diggs. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And the Niners get there and bring him down. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. Williams. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Vikings 6.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick. Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. Going deep for Diggs. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. The Vikings on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Williams is going to have the 1st down and a little more. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And now here is another interception. The Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott picks it. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Tua. And incomplete on the deep ball.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
10 yards to go.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Tua to throw again. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Johnson the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And he comes back with one complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 yards there, 1st down. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Wide open receiver, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Looking to pass. Tua. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Incomplete.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. 20, 10, and into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean...